idols, it's CC Lesson 3. Welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry for the delay. You know, I don't get these emails every day. Sometimes there's a good few days without any. So I finally got one on Tuesday. That was the day I got back from Ireland. And for my channel members, there's gonna be an Ireland vlog, so be on the lookout for that. I wanna thank you guys. But I wanna thank all of y'all because in September, I got more subscribers in the month of September than I did for all of 2022. 4,900 people away from crossing that threshold of 100,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd see this day. Through your continued support with subscribing and liking and leaving comments such as for the watch.
For the watch.
For the algo, for the engagement. When you binge my videos and the playlist that I've put together, it all really helps me out so much. Also, I have a question of the day because I need some help. Can y'all drop like 3 of your favorite YouTubers in the comments because I need somebody else to watch. I need somebody to get me through this period of abandonment because my favorite YouTuber is Corey Kenshin. But he goes through these like month-long hiatuses and just leaves us, and he's the reason I have abandonment issues. So I need other people to watch. Drop them below, please. Also, for those who missed the last video, if you're one of those people out there who, you like the K-pop, you like the K-dramas, you like the Korean culture, and you want to learn Korean, I highly recommend the app How to Study Korean. I'll have it linked below in the description. The first 8 lessons are free, but if you pay $20, one-time fee of $20, you get access to 152 lessons. It's what I've been using since 2014. There's an app now. I'm excited. I hope you like it. I hope you use it in the description. Okay, so without further ado, yes, we finally have another story time for you guys. Today's story came via email from an anonymous Disney star. We're going to call her Cindy because I'm not going to keep saying Cinderella. Does the Prince Charming in this story turn out to be an actual prince? Stay tuned to find out. So Cindy is an English teacher. She's been living in South Korea for 3 years now. Don't ask me her race because she didn't tell me, so I don't know either. One thing that's important to keep in mind, one thing that's important for the story, Cindy is bisexual. She likes men, she likes women. So Cindy admits that she did spend a fair amount of time on dating apps, but it's nothing really worth noting, a lot of ghosting. She said much of that was unsubstantial and just not worth talking about. A lot of FWB, hookup, ONS, open mind. Open mind. Yeah, y'all need to keep that in mind, the concept of open-mindedness in Korea, how they perverted it. It's very relevant to this story. On the dating app, she swipes on guys and girls, but admittedly, in a country as conservative as Korea, there's not a whole lot of girls looking for girls, so most of the time it was a lot of boys that she saw. So one night, while she was out with her friends, she spots a girl she likes in the club. She says she saw her and just thought, oh my gosh, she's so fucking pretty. She was Korean, but she was also a gyopo. For those who don't know, a gyopo is a Korean who's a foreign national. Now, Rhea was at the club with her friend. We're gonna call him
some young boy.
I'm just kidding. We're gonna call him Hajun. So Cindy makes her way over through the crowded room and goes and talks to Rhea. Bruh, when January hits and I'm back in them Korean clubs, it's got some story times and some vlogs coming for y'all. Anyway, Cindy goes and talks to Rhea and she notices an accent. So she's like, wait, where are you from? And she realizes she's a fellow Canadian. So Cindy is from Canada, Rhea's from Canada. So she introduces herself. Hi, I'm Rhea, this is Hajun. She said Hajun was cute, pretty typical handsome Korean dude. Like, he was tall and stylish, but really shy and didn't talk a whole lot. So Cindy was flirting at first with Rhea, but then when she got introduced to Hajun, she's like, oh wait, I think they're a couple. Like, they just looked really well together. And you don't often see a guy and a girl out in the club by themselves unless they are together. So she was about to make herself scarce and get back to her friends because she's like, wait, I like this girl, I'm not trying to third wheel, let me go back to my homies. When suddenly Hajun says, oh, would you like a drink? So Cindy's like, I'm not gonna turn down a free drink. Who turns down a free drink? I do it all the time. Guys don't buy you drinks just to be nice. So she wanted to take her drink and then get back to her friends because again, she's in her mind, she's third wheeling right now because they just look so good together. She thought they were a couple. So they head over to the bar so she can claim her free drink from Hajun, and they ask her, oh, like, who did you come here with? Like, are you here with your friends? So she explained that she came with her co-workers, and she said clubbing, like the nightlife, is not really her thing. It's not her scene.
Let's go to the dance floor.
It's not my scene.
This is not your scene. That's cute. Let's go.
She's a homebody, and Rhea was like, oh, that's so cute. So Cindy was like, wait, you think that's cute?
So you're telling me there's a chance?
She's like, yeah, because I can't relate. I am always out in the club. Like, I love a night out. I love dancing. I love being around people. So Rhea and Cindy are quite different. So then Hajun jumps into the conversation, asks her like where her friends are, like who she came out with. She's like, oh, I came with my coworkers. They're just right over here. So she's like, huh, that's weird. That's where I left them. That's where they were. They were over by that table. So she decides to text them like, hey guys, where'd you go? And she's waiting for a response. Approximately 10 minutes goes by and they say that they just left.
Oh, the deception!
And At that point, Cindy was pretty pissed because she did not want to go out, but it was her coworkers who convinced her to go out, and now they left. Raise your hand if you've been there. Bria, sorry. Ooh, it only happened once, but like, me and Aaron, we did not want to go out. Bria really wanted to go out. We went out. Bria left with a guy. Me and Aaron came back pissed in the rain in the taxi, like we should have just stayed in the house. Korea, man. Good old Hongdae. So at this point, Hajun's like, oh, that sucks. Like, you can hang out with us. We're not doing anything, but we're gonna go to another club if you want to come with us. Cindy's like, fuck it. Like, I'm out. I probably won't be out again. I might as well try to make the most of this night that I'm out while I'm out. They're clubbing in Gangnam, by the way. I don't have too much experience down there, but yeah, they're in Gangnam. So they go to the next club and Hajun buys them a table, like he gets them a booth so they can sit down and be comfortable. So you know, the night went on, they're dancing together, they're drinking together, they're talking, things are going really well. And after a while, you know, the alcohol, it goes right in and out, and Cindy's like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom, I'll be back. He's like, cool, I'll come with you. Because, you know, girls, we do that. So they go to the bathroom, and as they're, you know, in the mirror retouching their makeup, Cindy decided to finally ask Rhea, like, so how long have you and Hajun been a thing? She's like, a thing? She's like, yeah, you guys look really good together. I assume you're a couple. Rhea's like, no, well, no, we're just friends. Like, what? You thought we were? Oh, no. She's like, actually, to be honest, Hajun likes you. I was just here to be a smooth middleman. So for a quick recap, Hajun likes Cindy. Cindy likes Rhea. Who does Rhea like? So they go back to Hajun at their little booth section in the club, and they're drinking, they're still having a lot of fun together. And remember that Cindy just found out from Rhea that Hajun likes Cindy. So Hajun finally decides to make a move, and he asks Cindy, he's like, who's your type? Like, what is your type? Point to the cutest guy you see in this club. It's just funny how he assumed it was a guy. So then Cindy's like, so to clarify, you want me to point to the person in this club that I find the most attractive? And Hajun's like, yeah. So then she points right to Rhea. Now Hajun and Rhea are laughing until they realize Cindy was not joking. So then Hajun's like, wait, you like girls? Wow, you're so open-minded. Can we just talk about how Koreans ruin that phrase? Traditionally, when someone says they're open-minded, it means they're open to understanding and accepting people, places, ideas that are not familiar to them without judgment, with acceptance and open hearts and open minds. It's a good thing, right? Basically, when someone in Korea says that they're open-minded or they like open-minded people, it just means that they're freaks, they're sexually open, and they are interested in a lot of sexual experiences. Only Koreans can turn something so wholesome into something so perverted. So, you know, FYI, don't go around South Korea saying that you're open-minded unless you know what this actually means in South Korea. I blame Wonho. Anyway, yeah, so Cindy says, like, well, I like guys and girls, but I do think that Rhea is very cute. That's the reason I came over to talk to her. I didn't know you were with her, cockblocker, but I came over initially to try and spit some game at her to see where she swings. So suddenly, Hajun is like really into this idea. He's asking Cindy a lot of questions, like, how long have you been this way? How many girls have you been with? Have you been with Korean girls? Are girls like that here too? How do you know?
Run.
So, you know, Rhea said that she was flattered, and she said Cindy's cute as fuck, but she likes guys. And Cindy said in the email, like, she doesn't take it to heart because she's pretty used to that sort of situation where you find a girl attractive, but she doesn't even like girls. So she's like, dust it off the shoulder, no big deal, let's keep it moving. So Cindy has her answer. Rhea's aware. They go back to dancing and drinking and talking just like they had before this revelation came to light. Hajun is cooking up something. He's got some ideas, bro. He wants to make this happen. So then he says, okay, you like guys and girls, so what kind of guys are your type? Like, am I attractive? She said, yeah, you know, you're a really handsome dude. So Hajun's asking Cindy where she lives, how long she's gonna be in Korea, how long has she been in Korea so far, is she familiar with the area, is her home near where they are now? And then she asks if Cindy would like to come back to Rhea's apartment because apparently after the night out, Hajun and Rhea were gonna go back to her place, which I find is really, really interesting. I've never seen like a guy and a girl be just guy and girl friends. Like, that's great. You know, I think guys and girls should be able to get along as just friends. It's just really, really rare, especially in Korea. It's like 여자만 친구, 남자만 친구. So yeah, he's trying to get Cindy and Rhea alone with him in an isolated private location. I wonder what he has on his mind.
Where the kisses are hers and his, three's company too.
Though hindsight is always 20/20, it's always so much clearer, especially when you're not drunk anymore and you're sober now. So in real time, Cindy was like, yeah, oh my god, I'm making 2 new friends, this is great. Like, yeah, I like Rhea, but she just wants me as a friend. I'm open to just making friends. Hajun's cool. A weird, unrequited love triangle. Hajun likes Cindy, Cindy don't like Hajun. Cindy likes Rhea, Rhea doesn't like Cindy. but they're all gonna be friends. What can possibly go wrong? So yeah, at the time she's like, hell yeah, sleepover, let's do this. Of course, oh no. So of course at the time, guys, I gotta talk a little bit louder because the hot water's on. So if you hear like a humming in the background, that's what that is. I'm sorry. In the time, at the moment, Cindy's like, oh my gosh, sleepover, I love it. Obviously now, while she's typing up this email, she's like, duh, it's so obvious. All the questions he was asking, he was just trying to get us alone because he wanted something to happen with the three of us together.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
So they leave the club, this second club, and they make their way north of Han River. So Gangnam is in the south, and Rhea lives quite far in the north. It was pretty far from where they were. So while they're in the taxi, Hajun's like, hey, do you have more alcohol at your place? We should get some more just in case. So they get to Rhea's place finally, and keep in mind, Cindy and Rhea are fully just in homie mode. Like, they're like, we're two girls, we're two foreign girls, we met up, we get along well, this is nice. They really just want to eat maybe, get ready for bed, shower, all that stuff, and just chill. Hajun is really thinking something's about to happen. Like, he's rubbing his hands like Birdman trying to plot. Reading this, I just imagine Hajun just foaming at the mouth at this opportunity. He probably feels like the luckiest dude in Seoul right now. So like I said, Cindy and Rhea, they're talking, they're eating snacks, they're just hanging out. They're not drinking anymore. They're trying to sober up before bed. So then Hajun chimes in like, oh yeah, guys, it's late. We should take showers. And Rhea's like, oh, that's a great idea. Cindy, you're a guest. You've never been here first. You should go first. So she gets ready to go take a shower. Rhea gives her some spare clothes, and Hajun's like, shit, I kinda meant all together. So then Cindy comes out, and it's Rhea's turn. Now this whole time, Hajun is still drinking. Like, he hasn't put down the bottle yet. He is incredibly oblivious to this situation right now. It's 눈치 없어. Nunchi is like sense. 없어, he don't have. 눈치 없어. So Cindy showers alone. Rhea showers alone. Hajun reluctantly showers alone. In that order. So when Hajun, he's last to go, he gets out of the shower and he sees that they're like literally getting ready for bed. Not like sleeping together, but like head on the pillow going to sleep. It's 4 a.m. They're tired. So then Hajun's like, hey, what's going on? We should drink some more. And then Hajun said, oh, the bed is big enough. I think all three of us can fit. Like, bro, he is trying so hard. He was taking advantage of the fact that Rhea's apartment was pretty small. Cindy planned to take one of the couches. Like, it would have been totally fine. I think at this moment, he's starting to realize that his plan's not gonna work.
But it's time to face the truth. I will never be with you.
So in the 11th hour, in a final Hail Mary, let's go for it all, just put it out there, he said, would you do a threesome with me tonight?
What did he say?
Do a threesome. That's cute. Rhea's like, what? Like, what is this? Is that what you thought was gonna happen? Then the gears are finally clicking for Cindy. She's like, oh, that's why he invited me over here tonight. So then Cindy kind of took this as one of her, like, educational moments. She's like, you know, in Korea, there's not a lot of people who are open about liking people of the same gender, you know, like there's not a lot of people who will openly talk about this. So she's like, maybe this is a good chance for me to educate him. So she said, just because I like her doesn't mean that she'll sleep with me. It doesn't work that way. And she said, did you miss the part where she said she's not into girls, like she's not into me? I don't know why you thought this was still gonna happen. So then Hajun said, what's wrong with trying?
Damn! What?
It's good to have an open mind. So then Cindy said, okay, yeah, fair enough, have an open mind. What's wrong with trying it, right? So would you have a threesome with me and another guy? And of course Hajun said, no, don't be silly.
Oh my god.
Bruh, the double standards and the hypocrisy, he is so painfully unaware. So then Rhea said, it's no different. You wouldn't sleep with a man, so why do you expect me to sleep with a woman? Hajun said, because it's normal, it's more common, and it's no big deal.
Hey, yo! Hey, yo! What are we talking about here?
2 women can be together, it's okay. 2 men can never be together. Do people really not realize how dumb they sound? Do they not hear themselves out loud? So Rhea said, if you can't accept the fact that there's no threesome happening here tonight, then maybe you should go. And you know what? He did. So Rhea kept apologizing to Cindy. She's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, I've been really close with him for a few years now. I've never seen him act like this before. Maybe it's because he's been drinking. I don't know. I've never seen him like this. She didn't expect him to suddenly demand a threesome. So the next day, Hajun came over because he wanted to apologize. Cindy had already left, but he did go over to Rhea's house and he wanted to apologize and said, I'm sorry I acted that way. I was just so curious. I was just so interested. I got carried away. And Cindy was only made aware of this because when he came over to apologize, Rhea said, you should apologize to Cindy too. So she called Cindy And he said, you know, I'm so sorry. He said the same thing he said to Rhea. He was like, I'm really sorry. There's a lot I don't understand. Yada, yada, yada. So that's how that aggressive threesome almost happened. Or well, it didn't almost happen, let's be real. That's what he wanted to happen. So like, believe it or not, all three of them are still friends. Well, she doesn't really hang out with Hajun or anything, but she's talked to him in passing. They follow each other on social media, but they don't really talk to each other anymore. Rhea and Hajun are still just as close. Cindy found a new bestie in Rhea. Like they do a lot around Seoul together, traveling around Korea. That's the tea. Cindy, thank you so much for sending this. So please binge the videos that are about to pop up on the end screen for my playlist. Thanks for watching. If you did, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Annyeong.